Time to get smart. Turbo smart. Okay guys, welcome back. Another episode here. As you saw in the opening, in the thumbnail, and probably one or two video shorts ago, I discovered that I had a Mountoon upgraded diverter valve on the RS, and one thing that I've never had on a car successfully was a blowoff valve. I tried it one time on the Jetta. Didn't work out too well. It kept causing a lean situation, even when I had it set to 50-50. I guess those systems just really didn't like being, didn't like having the airflow split. So what I got today is I'm gonna unbox this component officially. There are a couple pieces that I'm gonna have to go over that are not mandatory, but they can help you if you wind up going with an external wastegate setup. All right, so let's get to it. I did look through the box ahead of time, so that's why things may be slightly out of order. So we have the combination diverter blow-off valve. We have our silicone hosing and zip ties. There is also an additional hard vacuum line right here. Voila. We have our mounting hardware depending on the setup that you're going to use. We have our boost reference connection. I will get into that a little bit later. And then we have our direction card, our directions to where to get our installation directions card. And then we have a turbosmart window decal sticker for your automatic 5 horsepower bump up. So the most important thing is going to be this. Our dual functioning compact turbosmart blow off diverter valve. Okay, so we have dual window 1, 2, and then on the bottom there are 2, I guess you could say, ports. So this top port right here, this is going to be for the diverter valve to recirculate into the system. And then this one, obviously, is going to go and divert towards your blow-off valve windows. So as you can see on the top, we have softer and we have harder, which that is basically just tells you exactly what it is. Do you want the system to be harder to engage? You turn it to the right, or do you want it to be softer to engage? You turn it to the left. Now you can replace the spring inside of here. This kit did not come with an upgraded spring. I believe you would have to purchase that separately. This one comes with a silver spring, I believe can handle up to 25. So a little bit more than 7. There you go. Open it up. You got your cup in there. So this is an orange. What's like orange at the bottom, red at the top. So it's standard orange, and then looks like you would upgrade to a pink spring. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what the ratings are. I will have to check online to verify. Typically, your first spring maxes out at about 20 to 22 psi. This does have a rubber gasket O-ring built in. So I'm going to take it back down to where it was before I opened it. So there we go. So, all right. So I mean, so that's it for that. If you need to, like I said, you turn it, you turn it to the right to tighten, turn it to the left to loosen. So that's that part. Next, so we have our mounting hardware. So you have three mounting screws, Allen key screws that you can use to tighten these down. We got some worm clamps in here. We got some vacuum line fittings. We also have some mini zip ties as well. This part right here, this 90-degree fitting, this is mainly if you're going to use an external wastegate setup. So let's say you go with the CPE external wastegate connection pipe, which would fit in between your throttle body and your intercooler piping. That's where you would use this, because then you can face it in the direction that you want the vacuum line to flow. Other than that, most of this is not going to be used unless you make use of this component. This component, I actually had to look up what this is this is a boost reference connector. So what you would do is you would disconnect from the filters that go to the boost sensor diode, very similar to Volkswagen, Audi, yada yada yada. So you would have to start off, one of these, probably the center, would be blocked off. So there would be a block off screw that goes in there, and then you have two additional short straight ports that go onto either side. This piece would connect onto a port that goes directly to your manifold assembly. So there would be that would be that nipple. You click it on, and then this is where you would be able to then later tap in and get a boost reference signal directly, as you're tuning. Maybe even be able to connect to a, either a secondary boost gauge, or even probably like a boost controller. I don't really know, but that's what this is for. This is a boost reference connection. That's all I know. It is not needed in order for the car to run. You can literally just put the diverter / blow valve in by itself, reconnect the factory hose that you disconnect when changing it out, and then you're good to go. All right, guys. So that's basically it. I hope that gave you some decent information. I will be installing that soon. Hopefully that'll be the next video for the RS. I also have to get the fluids done before the weather gets too cold. I did post a picture of the fluids that I picked up from eBay, so I will link that down in the description when I do the video, because I'm assuming that's probably going to be about a 45-minute job, because the transmission fluid, the PTU fluid, and the RDU fluid, it's a lot of acronyms there, should take me, it shouldn't take me longer than about 45 minutes to get those all done. So once I get that done, that'll be one long video. It's not difficult. The hardest thing is going to be getting it up in the air to make sure that everything is level. That's going to be the key thing. For this, I'm probably going to wind up doing this at the same time, but I'll make it a separate video. And so again, I will post this down in the link. Or I will post a link of this down in the description. I don't know why it was a hard time saying that. But I have seen these on eBay. I ordered this one off of, I believe the website was called bargainmods.com. At the time they had a limited supply. There are several websites where you can get them from. I will link all the websites that I have found this component on so far. I have also seen them listed on eBay, like I said, for roughly around the same price. So obviously, as I've mentioned in the past, I do use an affiliate link for the eBay listings. Doesn't really pay out much, but you know, a few bucks here and there, you know, help us get some parts to do installs for you guys. So enough with the rambling. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope that helped you out. Comment, like, subscribe, ask some questions. Let's get the community going. And as always, Wrench Daily.